Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Whimsy Intuitive Tarot. I am Cam. And this is probably going to be a what you need to know today video. So I've got my box of stuffs. And I'm going to pull one out and maybe this will tell us what your reading is about. I never know pretty much what it's going to be about. Well, we have the Siamese cats. Well, there's two of them, obviously. They're twins. Let's see. I daren't speculate, fam. Okay, let me get some... stuff on my fingers so I can hold the cards better. Another gorgeous day in Ohio. I'm reading this on a Monday. Harvest isn't quite in. Our farm, though, has been picked and plowed for the first time in years and years. We don't do the farming ourselves anymore. We lease it to the neighbor. My grandfather never wanted to be a farmer. So, he wanted to focus on other things. He was a big science person. He loved his National Geographic and Popular Mechanics and stuff like that. And he was a welder and a millwright, a union millwright. So, we farmed when I was a kid. But fairly soon after I got, I don't know, 8 or 9, he just said to his friend next door, yeah, how about you do this and I'll go do other things. So that's the way it's been. And they've both passed away, and now it's his grandson that actually does the work and lives on that farm. And that's kind of how a lot of things roll around here. Generational stuff. I don't know why I told you that. Maybe that resonates with somebody. So, we'll see. Okay, well, we'll just do a past, present, and future. And see what comes out, shall we? All right, folks. Spirit, what does the fam need to know today? What do they need to know today? What message do you have for the peeps today? The watchers, the subscribers. Now is your chance. If you want to subscribe, you can be some of the first subscribers on my channel. Spirit, what do the peeps need to know in the past? What do we got to say today? 2 of Cups. And in the present, Spirit? In the present, please. In the present. What does the fam need to know about right now in the present when they're getting this reading, please? What does the fam need to know? Really? Give us a present card, please, Spirit. Give us a present. Do I need a different deck after just the first card? What does the fam need to know? Oh, there's one. The Tower. All right. What's the future look like in this instance, please? Do you give us a card for the future, please, Spirit? What does the fam need to know in the future? Okay, well, Four of Cups. Let's shuffle. Do it one more time, and if nothing comes out, I will get a different deck. All right. I don't think it's this deck, fam. I don't think it is. All right. In the future, you got something for us, Spirit, for the future, please. Card for the future in this circumstance. Man, I was sure it was this today. This deck. Aha. Page of Cups. All righty. All right, Spirit. Why is the Two of Cups here in the past, please? Can I have a clarification, please? Two of Cups, please. Anything on the Two of Cups? Nope. All right, we'll get a different deck then. Okay. Well, let's see. This is the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. That was the Tarot of the Divine. These don't like to be shuffled that way. Yep, I think I've discovered my shuffling problem. It's just that my chair is too low. My arms are too short or something like that. All right, Spirit. There's one shuffle. Oh, no, not going to get that far. King of Swords again. King of Swords. It's been coming out a lot lately. You're about to find out the truth about this connection. It's a past connection. It could be a past life connection. In this deck, these Enkidu and Gilgamesh are brothers. That's how close their friendship is. So, we'll see, though, if it's that kind of a connection, or if we have, well, God forbid, a twin flame reading here. I'm not sure what I believe in the nature of the twin flame, only that I think that this is a spirit that you have a relationship in every lifetime. I don't know if I believe it's the other half of your soul. That seems a little delulu, but it's possible, right? So what do we need to know? Why is this? What is the truth? Why is the King of Swords here? More truth. Yeah. I think that you're in a pivotal moment right now. And I think you feel like if you don't get some resolution right now with this person, that it's going to bother you a lot, right? You think it may be a disaster. Tell me about the Tower, Spirit. Tell me about the Tower. Why is the Tower here? And I think it's this. Yeah, nightmares. Nightmares and dreams. You know, nines are all about anticipation and reflection. So, your thoughts aren't being friendly to you right now. I don't think. Okay, Spirit, why the Nine of Swords, please? The Queen of Cups. Yeah, you have all this love to give and it has nowhere to go. Right? I think that you're a very loving and caring and understanding person. And you're just waiting here with your cup to share it with somebody. I think this person doesn't realize that you're the Queen of Cups. I think your person is the one with the Tower. The future, please, Spirit. Let's see what the future has to say. Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here, please? Coming out in the same place with Temperance. Is this your person, though? I mean, it seems to read like this future, this is your person. Or at least these two. They've been out there learning stuff. They've been out there they're all in their head. The pages, this is the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is all about air. It has no astrological connection to any particular sign. It's just the element of air. It embodies the element. And air and swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, their intellect, understanding the mind and the ego. And the truth, generally. I mean, they can be lies, but the truth is what affects the change. The lies leave you bogged down, right? So, I think somebody has something to tell you that involves, you know, water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But as I said, they're not actually, the pages aren't actually connected to signs. Only the element. So we have spirituality, emotions, agape love, flow. I think you know the truth about this relationship. And you're standing in your truth and you're not letting it go. You're having faith to an extent. You have to have faith in order to stand in your truth for so long. The King of Swords is Capricorn, Aquarius energy. The aces represent all three signs of the element. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You have the truth on your side about this. It's becoming very hard for you. I think you're viewing this as a tower, but I don't think it is a tower. It's just very hard for you to continue with your, you know, dreaming and manifesting and you know, this, because you need a place to put all this love, you know. The Queen of Cups, you know, has no limit to her love. She's the master of all types of love. And you're afraid you're not going to have another place to go and to send your love, and that would be a tower for you. Yeah. That was a tower I had in the past, having a whole bunch of love to where it's just bursting out of you and no place for it to go. Nobody to see it. And it's after a while just builds up and comes out in other emotions. But there's this page has a cup. Temperance has a cup. Let's get another clarifier for the future, please. Spirit, can we know more about this future, please? What do we need to know? Can we know more, please? Got another thing to say? Working on your physical. Your physical world. Well, there are two pages here. They're not really messengers. They just, they're dogs' bodies, right? They're sent out to do whatever needs to be done. Temperance is a Sagittarius card. Can we get another, please? The Star. Well, something's going to bring you hope and balance. And you just have to take care of your own cup. I mean, this page, he has this cup, and the rabbit is a symbol of abundance. So this one little cup will turn into a lot more love, a lot more emotion. It's sort of a bottomless cup if you take the rabbit into consideration. Okay, well, I don't think the spirit, that the message is quite revealed yet. So let's go back to the other deck and see what it says. You have the Magician on the bottom of this deck. All right, Spirit, what do you want to know? What do we need to know about this? We need to know a little bit more. So let's get some more present energy, please. Spirit, you got anything else on the present? Got anything else on the present? Eight of Cups. You're considering walking away. And it's all right. You have free will. And if we are speaking in twin flame terminology, not all twin flames are meant to be our romantic person, our other half. Sometimes they're just meant to come in and trigger us when we very much need it, and then go on about their business. It depends on, what your soul contract is. And honestly, if you walk away, you might not find anyone else if you are meant to be with your twin flame. You could go on dates and just never find anyone. Or in my case, never find anyone to even date. So, I think that when you come back from walking away from whatever relationship this is, you'll have more clarity. Some say that walking away from a twin flame is actually what triggers them to return. I don't know. That's just a guess, or it's experience from someone who's been down and completed a twin flame journey. I haven't, to my knowledge, completed a twin flame journey, so yeah, I haven't. So I can't speak to that from personal experience. But I feel like this sometimes. I have a person that woke me up. Don't know if, well, Spirit says he is my twin flame. I have a person who did good things and woke me up. But since then, nothing has happened. So it just might not be. And we have to be okay with that. You know, we can't let that be a tower. I have this feeling of all the water behind this queen just damming up behind her throne because there's nowhere for it to go. And that can be painful, right? Spirit, do you have anything else to say about this? And the final outcome, maybe? No, not in that half. Anything else to say about this? What does the fam need to know about this reading today? What does the fam need to know? Well, nope, still not wanting to give me any of those cards. Four of Wands is on the bottom, though. So, you know, we take into account the Four of Wands on the bottom. Fours are foundation, security, practicality, reliability, stability, manifestation. I think this is just everyday doubt. It's not big life-changing doubt. Spirit's telling you, though, that, you know, you have air and water on your side in the future. You have the truth and you have love. And, you know, just be temperate. Be level. Don't let yourself be one side or the other too much. Keep on working, you know, on your pentacles, on your life, on your new cycle. And have hope, right? Hope is coming. By letting yourself be balanced, be calm about it. Generally temperate, you know, it's not too much of a good thing, right? Let's get some oracle cards. What do we want for oracles? Moonology. Moonology. I don't know. Is it Moonology that I want? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so let's give a shuffle here. Spirit, do you have any advice for us today? Do you have any advice? Any other messages? I have one particular cat. She's a tuxedo cat. And she is just a menace. She knocks things over. She's such a klutz. I'm afraid every time she's around what's going to happen. Binks, cat, get out of that plant. Get down. My bonus daughter brought all of her plants from New York, and the cats are all like, how can we destroy this? Okay. What does Spirit have for us? What advice do we have, Spirit? What advice do you have for us? What advice? What advice, please? It's not in this deck. It's not in this deck. What in the heck? It's almost like there's a high priestess going, you don't get to know yet. Let's see. Let's see what the wild things say. The wild things. Wild things, you got any advice for us? Spirit, is this what the deck that you want to... Yeah, apparently. Quiet the anxiety, monster, and welcome the unwelcome. Interesting. Anything else, Spirit? Got another one for us, please? Any more advice today? Any more advice today? That's bizarre. Usually, I can't stop the frickin' cards from flying out. Anything else, Spirit? Oh, there's one. Listen to the music of your soul. Well, so do we think that we know things? We know some things with our mind, right? But what do we know with our soul? I think there's something at this point that you do not want to happen. But, you know, that's why there's a tower here. But whatever happens is for your highest good. So I think you should welcome it. I mean, that's, well, that's what Spirit says. This would be hard for me. I don't know how healed I am yet. Can I take another tower? I don't know if I could right now. I mean, but welcome the unwelcome. And the anxiety monster is a big one. I think that you're just very anxious. And when you're anxious, you can't be in flow, right? He's funny. He's funny. Yeah. So maybe your thoughts are, you know, anxiety is ego, right? If it's not clinical anxiety, like caused by neurotransmitters. And if it is, go see your doctor, because the universe, Spirit has blessed us with the miracle of science. So please go see your doctor. But this is something you've been anxious about. And I don't think it's going to happen until you can curb your anxiety a bit. Don't expect anything, right? The Empress doesn't expect anything. They roll with it as it comes. And music, you may find messages in lyrics. You may be in the car listening to a song and a certain phrase jumps out at you that you never noticed before. Or that you've just feel a kinship to. And this card is green. Green is the color of the heart chakra. Look at this little guy. I've been listening to handpan music. I find it relaxing, and it kind of fades to the background, and is kind of calm, actually. Yeah. Maybe try the, oh Lord, they just went out of my head. The playlist, there's music on YouTube that that's frequencies, different frequencies, and it's supposed to, the vibrations in different frequencies is supposed to mellow your vibration, I guess, make you resonant with the music. So what's backing up the Magician? The Emperor, the Devil, the 10, the 3. Yeah. I think, you know, you had this heartache. It put you full of swords in that cycle. You've pulled the swords out because you have the Ace over here. The Ace. So that's a new beginning. Okay? And now you have some doubt. Some doubt about this new cycle you started. This new life. With an Emperor, maybe. Or that's what you're hoping for. And so you're hoping it's not illusion, right? You're hoping you're not Delulu. I don't know that you've met this Emperor yet. But apparently you will, because we have the 4 of Wands over here, the 4 of Coins, and the Magician. The Magician again. Yeah, so ahead of the Magician here is the 4 of Coins and the 4 of Wands. This is Foil Helmet Guy in other decks. I think that, you know, you feel like your physical limitations are holding you back from this. It takes pentacles to go out and meet people, right? It takes time. And sometimes our time is used up trying to make some pentacles, right? Alrighty. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Spirit, do you want to say anything else? Let's grab this guy. Wisdom of the Oracle. And see if there's anything that needs to come out of this one. Come on, Spirit. Give us something to end on. Something to hold, pull everything together would be nice. Spirit, 1 card, please, Spirit. Is that it? Time to go. Do I have the deck upside down? Let's see. No, not necessarily. Time to go. Let's look at that one. Number 45. Where is the book? I gotta reach it. 45. Endings, completion, walking away from something because there is nothing else to learn or experience. Well, I think if you feel like that something is, you've done all you can with a certain part of your life, that the remnants of it no longer serve you, it's time to let it go. This is a big thing right now with these cards. They keep saying, let go of what does not serve you. Let go of what bogs you down. Let go of your doubts. Let go of anxiety. Welcome the unwelcome. Let go of the fear about what is on the horizon. See what else it says. You are at the end of one journey and have not yet begun the next. This is the moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock of what you've learned. It's time to move on to new experiences and a new way of being. There is nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. Take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition for a time. Your destiny is calling you. The form this relationship has taken, this is a relationship message, is no longer of service to you or the other person. This is a time of letting go, of knowing that the journey has come to its conclusion. That doesn't mean anything is lost. Although this card could speak to a breakup, drifting apart, or the end of a soul contract, it is more about release than destruction. Remember the saying, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours. If not, it never was. Endings are always the sign of new beginnings. If you want something deeper, walk away. I think part of the reason why they say in soulmate and twin flame lore, I think part of the reason they say when you stop caring, that's when it comes back, is because if you had a chaser-runner situation, that was an unhealed part of the relationship that did not serve you. And when you let go of that, then the new can begin. So, I mean, I once had, before I met my husband of 24 years, I had a cousin who was a twin, actually, is a twin. And he's older than me. And he told me that when you are not looking, that's when your person shows up. He said, stop looking. And I stopped looking. And, a month or two later, maybe, I met my future husband. And he was a soulmate. So, and I had, my previous boyfriend came back after that, after I let him go. So, yeah, it was an interesting situation, right? I think that if you are on a twin flame journey, it's time to let go of that runner chaser thing that happened in the past. It's time to let go. It's time to not care. It's time to realize there was nothing else you could do. And if you have a soul contract with this person, with this twin flame person, they'll show up. Right? They'll come back. That's the way it happens. When you don't expect them to come back anymore, when you stop waiting and just start being, you are in flow. I think it's close if you can do this. Man, that's hard for me. Hard for me to let go because I'm in my ego. I'm in my head. I'm in my thoughts. You know, that's where I live all day long, mostly. I'm always learning something. That's what I do all day. So it's time to let go because it's time to go. I mean, it's time for this relationship to move to the next level, whatever it is. And I don't think it can until you either let go of fear or just let go of the outcome. Let go of the outcome. This is a hard part, man. This is a hard thing to do. Twin flame stuff is miserable. It's miserable. And I keep asking myself, what was I thinking? Why would I want this? Why would I want to go through all this misery? It must be really great, right? Or is it? Is it just more lessons? I don't know. But, you know, you're not alone going through this. Some people won't understand, but some people do. So I guess find the people that understand the intricacies of this. I want to call it crazy pants nonsense because it feels like it is. Find somebody who's going through it. You know, it's no joke. It's not fun. Don't wish for it, please. I would not wish for it. Right? So, I guess that's your reading, fam. Boy, that was a kind of a tough one. Maybe because I was resistant to reading about twin flames. I don't know. I just, sometimes I think that twin flame stuff is just clickbait. A lot of it. So I don't like doing that. But, you know, I also try to let spirit dictate what the readings are going to be about. So, I don't know. But you need to stop being so anxious about it. Because you're taking away from your own joy. You're letting this rob your joy. Don't let things rob your joy. There's joy to be had every day, with or without another person. You know, there are small people, not small people, but there are small places that you can use as a relief valve for all this love. You know, and be kind to yourself. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. Everything happens for a reason. Oh, and that's fun. Because this is 45. This is card 45. And this is card 45. So, there's your confirmation. You know? It's time to get up and go. Time to get out of your hermit zone. Time to stop waiting for another person to happen, I guess. Better, easier said than done, though, isn't it, fam? But at the same time, if you come up to this slowly, you know, this time to go, come up to it slowly. It's getting used to it, you know, makes it easier. Every time you think about it and you decide that you're just going to focus on yourself and focus on the good you can do yourself, and let go of the other person, every time you do it, it will get easier and you will get farther along on that. Yeah. Yeah. And it might be time. It might be time for that person to come back. And that's why Spirit is saying, okay, it's time to let go of them now. Because they're about ready to come back. So they can't come back until you let them go. So it could be that as well. The hard part is that you just don't know. You don't know. Because if you're in separation or you haven't met them yet, how would you ever find out what is going on with them? And so let it go. Stop looking. Stop wondering. Whatever comes is going to be amazing. Right? Well, that's your reading today. At least one of them. So, well, have a great day, fam. Have a great rest of your day. Oh my, there's a glare on this guy, isn't there? I didn't realize that. I'm limited in my lighting options around here, so. All right. I feel like there's something more to say, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Well, let's see. What's on the bottom? No, that was from the other reading. And I cut to the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups has been coming out lately. I think it's on its way. You know, your special version of the Ten of Cups, I think it's on its way. But you have to let go of who this is bound up with. You don't know who. You don't know who. For some of you, yeah, it might be a twin flame. For others of you, your twin flame only came in and woke you up or did something that gave you an epiphany, right? And maybe that was their only job. But it's not going to be a disaster if that person doesn't come back. That's not a tower. That's just the nature of your connection, which means there's another connection ahead. All right. That's all for now.